Hello everybody, welcome along to the stream. We are back for another load of live streaming race room action this evening. We're in race room again. We're going to do some ranked races because we haven't done any for a little while. To be honest, I don't even know where I've slipped to in the race room rankings. Not that that's overly important, but we're going to look to try and see if we can improve wherever we are this evening. So we're going to jump in and do some race room racing action online. Looking forward to trying out various different cars. There's some good combos once again this week. So as you can see on the screen in front of us here, we have the Link & Co. So we've got TCR action in potential here. So we're going to try and see what we can jump into. So let's hop over into the title now and see what we have before us to join into. So here we go. Right, let's get myself in here as well. Hang on. Okay, so right, we're up and running. How are we all doing? I hope you're all doing okay. It's good to have you with us. So here we go. We've got in front of us here the schedule for what's available this week on ranked races. So we have the rookie class one. So we have the M235 BMW at Hockenheim National. Could be quite a good fun combo. The wonderful NSU TTS at Sepang North. I'm not quite sure how that's going to fit, but we'll try that. And it's going to be an NSU, so it's going to be fun to drive anywhere. The KTM Crossbow at RaceRoom Racing GP. And then we jump into the AM Category 1. So we have WTCR, which we've seen at Nürburgring with the GP Fast Chicane, which is my preferred layout of the Nürburgring. The Hill Climb Icons category running at Bathurst. That could be an interesting sort of event, but we might give that a go depending on the timing. Then we've got Formula 3 at Laguna Seca. Again, should be reasonably fun. GT3 at the Red Bull Ring, which is where DTM is this week. DTM obviously now running GT3 spec machinery. And we have the top spec Formula car in race from the FRX17 at Zandvoort, which is obviously where the Dutch Grand Prix is taking place this weekend, so that's topical as well. Probably won't get into these, but yeah, we've got the long version, which is the GT3s at the Nordschleife, which is a bit of a crazy combo, and then Group A Touring Classics at Mid Ohio, which might be worth a go if that's going to be. It's a 30-minute race, that one, so we'll see how the evening pans out. So let's have a look and see what we can jump into first and what type of racing we're going to be up and involved with straight off. So we have TCR in practice mode now. What else we got? F3s at Laguna Seca and BMWs at Hockenheim. NSUs at Sepang, of course. So there's 23 cars. We might jump into some TCR action straight away, actually, because there's a reasonable grid there. Need to pick a car, though. That's going to be the issue. We'll go with the 2020 cars. What do we take? I'm thinking here because we got some reason. Normally, when you get some tight circuits, the Hyundai is pretty good. But you know, I might jump in. Oh man, there's just too much choice, isn't there? I'm gonna go with the Audi. We'll go with Gilles Magnus's Audi and see how we get on. So here we go. We've got less than 6 minutes to practice, and then we'll be into qualifying mode straight up because that's how we roll when we do ranked races on RaceRoom. We don't bother practicing, we just jump straight in and hope for the best. So we'll see how we get on with this, but it should be fun. Ranked races on RaceRoom are always good fun anyway, so it doesn't really matter if we haven't practiced or not. We just jump in and enjoy ourselves. Funky evening, hello. How you doing? I hope you're okay. Gonna have some mad RaceRoom ranked action this evening. Looking forward to that. So here we go. We'll load in now. So this is open setup. So we've got a bit of work to do most likely. So we're chasing a 202, some quite a big span of times on the board. So let's see how we get on with the Audi. Now the Audi typically has a really good front end. Just going to get out of the way of this guy coming down to turn 1, don't want to ruin his lap. wonder if the Megane is still the car of choice in TCR. I hope not. It'd be nice to have some other cars up the front. Downshift seems quite aggressive actually in the Audi. I didn't remember it being like that. So we've got to tune our brain into front wheel drive mode again because they are very unique to drive. So far it seems quite understeering and wishy-washy, but it's okay, we'll see what we can do and then we'll make some changes where need be. Ooh, lock up. So we only got 3 minutes left of practice, so we're not going to have an awful lot of time to test any settings at all anyway. So we'll see how we get on. I mean, as I said, not expecting absolute miracles in terms of our performance, but we'll have some battles one way or another, I'm sure. Ooh. Okay. So coming up to the fast chicane version of the GP circuit, which is my preferred version. It just flows much nicer than the slow one, which is all barriered off there on the left. Except we do need to slow it down a little bit more than that. It's not quite that fast. Better to learn that now rather than qualifying or indeed the race. So we'll see where we end up on this. Seems to be quite a popular server this evening. There we go, the car's got out of the way for us. Feed the power in nice and gently around there. Get the car tucked in early on this curb. Keep it over to the left. Fire it out the other side. Try not to run too wide there in case we get a cut track warning and we lose our lap time. Down a couple of gears for this fast left-hander and try and keep it over to the left so we can have a nice early, I said early, but not running off. That was a slow corner there, but it's okay. Yeah, you're right, the slow chicane, it's just awkward. That's the word, it's awkward. Probably going to be absolutely miles off with this lap, but it's okay. We're probably not even going to finish it actually, looking at the time left. Probably just a little bit of a lift through there, just to make sure we don't run off. It's an awkward corner as well, that one. It's just rear end kind of waves around a little bit. Very friendly corner, but not for the driver trying to keep it on track. 19 seconds left of the session. And that's sort of off track anyway. So we will never know how far off the pace we are until we get into qualifying. Just trying to figure out what we might need to help that car a little bit, but it's okay. Let's try and stable up the rear end a little bit if we can. Oh, that's nice of them. They're going to give me a flying start at the lap. Can I change anything on that? No, it's too early for that. Right, that's fine. Let's try. As we soften the rear up a little bit, that might give us a little bit of extra grip. We'll take some fuel out because we don't need that much fuel, and we'll try our luck, shall we? Just see how we get on. Low fuel, no kidding. I just took it all out. only 7 minutes left of the session, so we're not going to get too many options for laps here. But luckily, if we do mess this one up, we can just reset and go again by the looks of things, so it's good. Power in. Fair old chunk of curb on the inside that time. Alright, let's see what we can do through here. Any specific reason for the Audi? Only that normally I find the Audi has a fairly solid front end on it, which is quite confidence inspiring, so I would normally look for a pointy front end on a car anyway for me. So the impression was that that's how the Audi would be, and hopefully that we could feel comfortable with it, but so far it's a little bit wavy. That was a close one. Going by our experience at Monza in the time trial thing that we did the other week, maybe I should have gone the Cupra, but that's alright. I was thinking the Cupra. We'll just stick with the Audi for now. Okay, well we made it through the chicane this time. Okay. First time lap under our belts, and we are P9. Okay, so 204, a good couple of seconds to find. It wasn't a great lap, I don't think, but a big stutter right in the middle of that corner there. Yeah, I do like to try different cars, you're right. Try and keep it fresh. Yeah, I just feel so slow through there. Probably could take a bit more speed, but let's see how we get on with this lap. It might be a bit... Still 1.4 seconds off, and I've messed the chicane, the hairpin up. Oop. Let's get out of here. We have to hold down escape on this one. Right, okay. Not looking amazing, but you know, I might just put that back. Might go the other way with the anti-rubber on the rear. What else can we do to this? Oh, it's either 5, 10, or nothing on the wing. I guess we'll leave it at 5 then. Okay. Actually kind of essentially dragging the rear end of these front-wheel drive cars around. Maybe having a stiffer rear end isn't so much of an issue. Just kind of skips across the surface of the track anyway, but just trying to give it a bit more grip really, but actually feels better. Okay, maybe a little bit quicker so far, we'll see. Oh, maybe third gear through there might be the way. bit of a lock-up into the hairpin again. Need to watch that. Not seeing these split times as of yet. Does feel like a better lap though. Got a minute and 40 left. Not going to be anywhere near the front, but definitely a smoother lap. We're still P9, but we did improve. We were down to a 2:03 now. It's quite close around us. Won't have time to do another lap though, so that's fine. We'll just hang out here. To be fair, we've not done too badly though. I mean, there's 26 guys who have set lap times and we're P9, so yeah, why not? Be alright. Let's go back and put some fuel in, because we'll need that. So 15-minute race, I believe. Although yeah, 15 minutes, I can see it there, right, okay. So that's fine. So we're running 2 minutes a lap, so 10 laps is 20 minutes. 8 laps is 16, so we'll put 9.2 laps in, and that should be sufficient for what we need, so that's fine. And we'll just hang out here for a little bit and wait for qualifying to tick down in 6 seconds. Excuse me, 6 seconds time. Well, the guy in P1's done 7 laps. He's just pounded around constantly. Well, there we go. So, 9th on the grid we are. So what's our... Yeah, see, Cooper, as you see, that's... Yeah, should have gone with it, shouldn't I? It's obviously quick at the moment. Honda, Lincoln Co. And then we're the first Audi on the grid, and I know I was going to say the only Audi, but no, there's 2 others. Right. So here we go then. Starting P9, 15 minutes of the Nürburgring. Can we make any progress from here? That's the question. We'll go to grid. Can we even get the car off the line? That's the next challenge for us to face. So also what we need to remember at this point, considering what we've been doing recently, is that these are humans I'm racing against, so I can't be biffing them out of the way like I have on occasion with the AI cars. But they should be a little bit more predictable than the AI cars as well, so hopefully that should work in our favour. Either way, we're going to give them a little bit of room. Not an awful lot, but you know, not bumping into them. That's the plan anyway. Turn 1, we'll see what happens. Right, here we go. Wait for those lights, but don't go when they all go on. Awful start. Not got a TCR car off the line for quite a while, and we're going to get absolutely hounded into turn 1, but we're going to go around the outside and just see if people behave themselves. That's one hit in the rear already. Okay, so we're going to hold station here a little bit. Hopefully things will calm down enough to settle into a run. Down to P12, that's okay. Not going to make a move there, it's going to show the nose. Launch control, yeah, you see, I forgot to use it again, didn't I? Here's ours. Oop, boing. Beaten up here. got a bit of thinking to do back there. The thing is, with these 15-minute races, you don't get an awful lot of time to settle in and start trying to build a rhythm, because it's just short, sharp franticness. Okay, I'm going to hold station here, see if he's going to be brave. Oh, I'm getting pushed out again. Well, this isn't going to plan, is it? Alright, let's see if we can get a bit of a cutback here, or we can maybe keep it on the outside. No. It's none of the above. Right, okay. Come on, man. Let's try and get some of these places back. We're better than this. We shouldn't be just losing... Shouldn't be losing time everywhere. It's good to see someone using the Astra ahead of us as well. Evening, Troy. Quality of sound was pretty good, wasn't it? The track's looking very well. It's so quick around there as well, though. Not quite sure where the overtaking opportunities are going to come, whether it's going to be turn 1 or not, but we'll see. In the meantime, we've actually got a bit of a break behind us, so let's try and have eyes forward and just pick off some cars where we can. Again, running it into the gravel. It's not the quickest way onto the back straight. Okay. Alright. It's only the first race back in again. It's absolutely fine. Yellow flag ahead. What's going on? Ooh, hello. It's getting a bit feisty. There was a Cupra facing the wrong way there. I think he must have hit the escape button and gone back to the garage. Guy ahead apologised to the one he just ran into. He didn't do that to me. It obviously must have been my fault. Oh, come on now. That's not how we race. Let's be a little bit clean here, shall we? Let this guy back on. Just turned into me as well. Oh no. We're touring car racing, everybody. Oh, I got a slow down penalty as well because I got forced onto the runoff. It's all gone, that's good. Now we've got company behind us as well. I can just see him flashing around in the mirror. Okay. Let's see if we can make a move here. I know we've been not been great on the brakes into the hairpin. No. What? Tell you what, pace is nowhere at the moment. But we managed to hold him off considerably. Okay, just reset. Just let it all go. This is the thing what you've got to do with online racing. If you have a bad race like I'm having right now, where I started 9th and I'm down to 13th, you can't let it get to you because you just end up driving worse. So just let it go, shake it off, and just do better next time round. Try and neaten it up, slow it down a little bit, and just get the flow back, because at the moment it's not there, so just do what we can do. Okay, it was a little bit smoother through the first section that time. You only found yesterday that RaceRoom is free on Steam. Yes, it is. The base package is free to try and use on Steam. There are obviously things that you can buy to increase your content on RaceRoom, but yeah, there is a good selection of free content on RaceRoom which you can try. Yeah, just need a PC now. Okay, right, we're back on this guy's case now. We'll try and keep him thinking about us. Hopefully try and put him off a little bit and might be able to make a move somewhere cleanly. Yes, we went a bit deep into there. This time we didn't hit the gravel on the run up to the back straight, so we didn't lose a whole heap of momentum. Not getting my words out tonight. Okay, we're not going to get a run into the chicane here, so it's going to stay behind. See if we can slingshot out of this last corner and get a run. Into turn 1. Come on, give me some of that slipstream. It's got to be so smooth through here. It's pretty close racing, I must admit. Always is really with these TCR cars. We are being held up a little bit behind this Honda, but only marginally. That's the other problem you get when you get so close behind another car and you kind of follow them for so many laps. You kind of get stuck in a bit of a rhythm of what they're doing. So there for those last 2 corners, I was not taking the lines I would normally take. I'm taking the lines that he's taking purely because I'm just following that car. So you've got to stick to what you do and make that work. Yeah, the FK8's a nice looking car, it is. It's more of a... it's a longer wheelbase than Honda's Civics usually are. Unless that's just a trick of the eyes. It's a bit of grass. Ooh, we've got a car almost on its roof. This is we get a nice run off that corner. He's going to close the door on me. And I'm getting dive bombed from behind by another Honda. Almost as if people don't want to have a good rating around here. It's just forcing their way through everywhere. One step forward, one step back. Still in 13th. Right. What are these two going to do? Can we pick up the pieces here a little bit? Yeah, so they have changed wheelbases a little bit, haven't they, the Civics recently. I'm going to try and make a move there. That's rather brave, or rather stupid. Oh, if I'd just anticipated that a little bit more, I may have been able to get the inside into the last corner, but that's okay. Still time. Still time, right. So he's going to go for the dive bomb at the inside. Let's see if we can make the most of this opportunity. As the other Civic just parks it on the apex. Oh, that's okay, we can run over there, that's alright. Thought I was going to get another incident point, which has been racking up in this particular race. However, I'm not worried about it because it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It doesn't seem as important as, say, safety rating or I rating on iRacing. Those things are precious like gold. So 59 seconds left of the race. Depends where the leader's going to be. I don't know whether we're going to be doing another lap or not. But we're so close to this other Honda in front. Got to make a move before the end of this one, hopefully. So, looking at it, we've got 6 litres of fuel left, so that should hopefully be enough for the final lap. He says with hopefulness in his voice. But I think we are still lead Audi, so I'll take that accolade. Oop, the Astra's had a bit of a run wide into this left-hander, but got away with it. Yeah, it says we're a final lap, so it should be okay. We are so close. Come on. So it's going to have to be a last corner lunge if anything, but going to have to be a really clear-cut one. I don't want to be that guy who launches someone on the last corner. Oh, we had to think about it, but got out of it. He was going defensive into the chicane, so I thought, right, okay, if I can get a good run out of there, then we might have had a chance, but not to be. Not to be. So P13 in the end, we did lose 4 spots, but whatever, it's fine. Tough race, quick guys in that one. Also gonna just put it out there that it's not. It's been a while since I've driven the TCR cars, so that was a good refresher for some TCR action. Evening, guys. How we doing? Why not everyone else in R3 is that guy? I know there's a fair bit of that going on there. That was really rough, actually. Far rougher than any other ranked races that I've done on RaceRoom. So yeah, okay. That's how it's gonna be. Get our elbows out a bit more, shall we? Right. Let's go back here. Yeah, so there's some quick guys up at the front. Cupra's to the fore. Lincoln Co. kind of getting involved there as well. Okay. Well, not the most successful start to our evening, but, you know, we had to start somewhere. Ooh. Do we jump into the Group A touring cars around mid-Ohio with 1 minute and 8 left of practice? Of course we do. 30-minute race around mid-Ohio with Group A cars. Yes. Yes, I think we shall. I think we shall. Going by past experience, I mean, I love driving the Skyline. The Volvo's just mad. I think jumping in with no practice, I'm going to have to go the E30 just to give myself a little bit of a fighting chance. We're going to go with the Labatt's livery because that's cool. Right. Sorry. We now return to the scheduled salting off in Spanish in the game chat. Oh, okay. Ultimate Plus in transit. Oops. Oh, did you really? Okay. So that's going to be interesting then. Interesting to see what the difference is. What made you go for that thing, guys? Was the sprint's not doing it for you anymore? Or I know the Ultimates obviously had the increased braking capacity, and they now have the smart control as well down there. So, okay. Well, I'm interested to see how that goes. Hope they're good. Sure, they will be. They're hosing belts. They're always going to be good. Right, so practice is finished, so that was our warm-up, so that's the BMW E30, and we'll jump into qualifying, shall we? Because that's what we do. Do it, says Azores. Yes, we're doing it. So what have we got? Mixture of cars. Quite a few E30s. There's still some Nissans in there as well, though, so... Right, well, let's go qualify in a car we've, again, not driven very much. On a very very technical circuit. Alright, H-pattern gearbox. Whereabouts on the lap am I? Okay, last corner, right. The perfect start to your lap, going sideways on the exit of the last corner. Oh, this sounds so good. Very different kind of touring car action coming your way very shortly. Okay, we're not doing the chicane version, we're just straight up to the hairpin, that's fine. Good to know. And of course now we're rear wheel drive. Been lining them up recently, tried Ricky's out, felt good. Okay. It is, the Hosenfeld shifter is really good. Instantly demonetized. Luckily I'm not monetized at the moment, so It's just how it is. Ooh, it goes over the crest there, gets light. Okay, qualifying is probably not the best place to learn how to drive this car on this track, but that's what we do. We keep things entertaining. Fast left-hander towards the end of the lap, and then this last corner is so difficult. Got to brake and then keep it tight on the inside here around this curb on the inside before flicking it out onto the pit straight. Right, first corner then. We're sitting in P4 so far, considering. Alright, only half a second off as well, so let's see. Plenty of time to find in our lap. I love the transmission model, it's so cool. It's probably, I don't know, I don't think the shifts in E30 Group A cars are quite that, I don't know, rough, but at the same time, it's still cool. Right, this is where we need to make up a fair bit of time, just keep it nice and neat. Find some apexes somewhere. Nice bit of sideways over the top there. More pathfinding than qualifying. You're right, Stephen. That is exactly what we're doing here. Got a nice purple sector there, though. That'll do. I like the Mid-Ohio circuit. It's nice flowy track and some decent elevation changes. Oh, we've gone to the top. Nice. Improve on that too. Yeah, that's better. We're getting a bit of slippage from the rear now. It's late into the hairpin, but we managed to keep it on track. Feed the power back in again. Welcome along, Stephen, by the way. I forgot to welcome you as well. Good to have you with us. So, have we improved our first sector split time? Answer is yes, we have, just a little bit. Okay, let's try not run in too deep into here. From right on cue. That's exactly what we do. Norman, greetings. How are we doing? How are the Bermuda Islands today? Hope you're keeping well. I will make that apex back there, by the way, at some point in the evening. It will happen. Or any of them, for that matter. Yeah, I'm not surprised I lost 8 tenths. That was, quite frankly, just wild. Right, let's reset and get a good run out of the last corner and try again. Right, so here we go. This time, nice and neat, keep the rear end in check, and we'll be happy. By keeping the rear end check, I mean letting it hang out and just sliding it everywhere. That's obviously what I meant. Right. Keep it tight into the hairpin this time. It's a bit better. Let it breathe in the middle. Slowly power on. Okay. Oh, we're 4 tenths up this time. That's good. Right. Brake earlier. Ah, an apex. Now we just need this next one. Okay, now we we can straighten line this over the top of the hill. The straightest line I've ever seen, don't know about you guys. Oh, we've gone purple again, despite our antics. Probably not going to last the duration of the 30-minute race on these tyres if I carry on like this, but we'll have some fun anyway. So this should be an improvement, and it is 0.5 up, half a second. Those beautiful slides when you can feel the back end is trying to come round on you, but your steering wheel's not really moving very much. You know, you've got it nicely in a four-wheel drift. Should be more careful. We almost hit an apex there. I know, what was I thinking? I mean, honestly. Think of the apexes. Apexes have rights too. Down through the gearbox, down to second gear. Right, less slidey, more straighty. Welcome to the welcome to the Group A Drift Club. Right, probably not. Well, how long was the lap? 1 minute 37. No, I'm not going to get another lap in there. But we are. How much quicker are we? We're a good half a second quicker out front than the Nissan. So yeah, let's see how we go here. Now that's running the soft tyres, obviously, so if I put the hards on, it'd be essentially like putting plastic rims around our tyres, and we'll just be like that everywhere. So I think I might, yeah, if I want them to last though half an hour, and I know I made this mistake last time. We did did a half-hour race in the Group A cars around Monza, which isn't particularly demanding on tyres, really, and that was in the hard tyres. Again, admittedly, it was in the Nissan, which was just chewing through its tyres because it's being four-wheel drive and just power sliding everywhere. No, I'm going to stick with the softs. I am going to stick with the softs. We don't need 23 laps worth of fuel though. That should be... Oh, maybe we will, because I forgot we're doing half an hour here, aren't we? Oh, I'll put 29.5 laps in, and by the time it works out it should be... Oh, let's do 30 laps, why not? Hey, let's do it. We won't change anything else because otherwise we'll just be... yeah, in trouble. Slide Ohio, yeah, it is. Very much so. This car is very glippy. Bernie Eccleston, the man, the myth, the legend. At the moment it's hot in the day, and we're expecting Hurricane Larry later. And oh, okay. I hope that's. I hope that works out better than is forecasted for you. That's a bit of a worry. Yeah, but otherwise, I'm glad you're doing okay. Yeah, everything's well here. We're doing good. Is there a DT E30? No, there isn't. There isn't. We need to talk to Dan, don't we? And see if we can get one in. What's this uncharted territory I see before me with a grid with no other cars? What's happening? Oh, they're all there. Oh, there's a couple of 6 Series up the order. Now this car's slippy. That thing's massively slippy. Alright. So, this one being half an hour, we should have some time to settle in. Get a cup of hot chocolate and just kind of breeze through. Just let the laps tick off. And, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what you mean, Bernie Eccleston, the man, the myth, the legend. Yes. Okay, first gear engage. Let's get a rear-wheel drive touring car off the line, better than everyone else's rear-wheel drive touring cars, and the four-wheel drive Nissan next to me. Okay, we have work to do. Let's defend our position into the hairpin, just because first lap etiquette and all that. A wild PDK sighting, okay. Ah, I got a 6 Series chasing me. And I got a big stutter. Okay, well that's lost us a whole chunk of time. Nice little bit of lag just to keep things interesting, I guess. Half an hour to gain it back. Howl of the 6 cylinders. Ah, goodness me. Right, well we don't make it easy for ourselves, do we? So we just need to race better than we start. Right, okay, well work to do then. Next stream, 2 hours of stunning stuff better. Yes! You'll all come along for that, wouldn't you? Of course you would. Let's take out the inside of the 6 Series. Apply the throttle nicely. Oh dear. Who's pinched my throttle pedal? Oh, that's potentially 2 gone. Oh, ease me out to the outside. Fair enough. We'll take the inside. Ooh! Crunch! Oh. Okay, right. So that's rounded them up. Now we need to go after the rest and we're up to P5 again. As we said, plenty of time. Are there any Group C cars on the list of today's experiences? It does have 2 Group C cars in RaceRoom, but unfortunately neither of them are currently in rotation on the ranked servers, so we might not get the opportunity to race one of those this evening, unfortunately, Norman. Right, okay. Let's... don't run off into the grass. We're just taking the Zandvoort line around the hairpin. Okay, so we've got 5 seconds to the leader. Now we just need to pull that in somehow. A bit neater. And we drop the 635 behind us as well. A little less haste into that left-handed kink there, just to make sure we actually do make a round safely. Okay, we are leading. Sorry, we're pulling the leader back in again, so only very slightly, but it's enough. Oh, the 635's doing what 635's do, getting very sideways. When those things go on the rear end, they just let go. It's just a slow ride to nowhere but the Armco barrier. Currently gaining on the Pro Drive livery M3 ahead of us. Okay, breaking around the 500 metre board. It's probably not meters actually, is it? It's far too short for 500 metres, it's just a countdown board, I reckon. It is a beautiful livery, that Pro Drive livery though. Simple yet incredibly beautiful to look at. Well, that's the straight line we're looking for over there. Right, leader's down to 4.3 now, so the chase is on. And we managed to get that one right this time as well. And we've got the fastest lap under our belts too. Oh, the 65's wide. These two are going to have a bit of a battle, so we need to use that. The E30 had a bit of a late application of throttle there, so obviously we are losing time on the straight. Everyone's tightening things up a little bit now, just trying to minimise mistakes. Door open. Flame spitting from the E30. We're losing all our momentum at this point. Ooh, there we go. Ian's going for it. See if we can use that. Get the cut back on the exit. It's gone back up to 5.8 now. Wow, okay. Losing some time behind these two. Now this is where he's been running a little bit wide, so now he's tight this time. Big hop on the curb. Can we make a run up the inside? No. I'm going to run here though. That 635 is so quick in a straight line. Too eager to get the power down then. And we lose ground once again. Right, let's try and bring this back in again. Okay, back on his case. It's just everywhere where I need to be. There's a big car, the 635. Okay, now we gotta run. Just can't find a way through. Oop, got a slow car. At least we had a burning. I guess that's the main thing. It's painful. It's painful because I'm having to lift and I know I can keep that throttle on. I'm going to have to just be brave. There's not enough room up the inside into this final corner, but he has run wide there, so I hope we can get a run. Every time. It just never happens. Okay, make him defend into the hairpin. Let's see what happens here. Even though we get the exit that we need, we just really lose out in the straight line. The other problem being is obviously we have the opening lap jitters going on and then it all calms down. Let's try some different lines, see if we can rattle him a little bit. He's not really defending as such, he's... Oh, the Nissan's in. Or one of them. Wasn't the one we needed though. RaceRoom time loop. Yeah, no, it's the same every lap, isn't it? Oh dear. I mean, the great thing is at least we don't have pressure from behind, but I'd really ideally like to get past this 635 if we can. Let's keep showing the nose. This is definitely where we're quicker, because we're more nimble. And then you also get to the point where you just can't see the corners because there's a silly great big BMW ahead of us. Ooh. One opportunity we might have got to have a good overlap. We get sideways with excitement. Ooh. Oh no, hang away from that. Was my bad for getting up the inside there. Come on. We'll let him back. Everyone else can stay behind though. Now, obviously that's cost us the chance to get any further up the field, but it's the right thing to do. End of the day, we're both in the same positions we were in. Well, I was hoping to rattle him, but I didn't want to rattle him like that. That's not what I wanted. We are quick enough to stay ahead of the guys behind, so we can pull away again. Ooh, missed that time. Both of us missed that one. I'm not going to stay here though, because the grunt of that straight six is just going to haul them ahead, but we might have a bit of a chance on the brakes here. No. Ooh. I thought he was totally going around then, so I thought I was going to tuck in behind him. Yeah, I think unfortunately that little spin incident has definitely broken his rhythm. Not my usual want for tactics, but the good thing is we're both carrying on, we're both still having a race, and we'll try and keep it clean to the end now. Ooh, that's a late break. If I was late, he was even later. It's a rocket ship, isn't it? Oh, the tyres are starting to go now. He's all over the place. Oh, practically knocking on his boot lid then. Oops. Right, come on, this is the lap. I know we've only got 8 minutes to go in this race and we spent most of it behind this 635. But we've got to make something pay. Sooner or later. One bonus of this race is that we all at least now know how to spell Dunlop and Verth because we stared long enough at those stickers on the back of the car. Oop, yellow flag ahead, someone's had a moment. It's that E30 again. So when you get cars which are reasonably evenly matched, but one is better in the corners and the other one's better on the straights, this is the kind of situation you get. You get pent up behind another car, but then can't do anything about it when it comes to the braking zones. Oh, that was a bit wide. If anything, we're losing time to him now. Front left's not looking in a great shape. We've got yellow warning on the old tyre levels. We are leaning on it quite a bit. We need to lean on the outside rear tyres a little bit more, obviously. Ooh, he's had a big sideways moment. There's our chance. And we're through. Finally, we've only got 4 minutes left and we're 10 seconds behind the podium. But I feel better about stopping and slowing down for that guy. I feel it's the right thing to do. Well, we've recovered to 4th anyway. We'll keep pushing because you never know what's going to happen ahead. Someone could drop it somewhere. I had a suspicion that that corner could have been the one. The only place where we'd actually had a bit of a gap to get through. We pulled about a second on him as well, so we're getting some daylight behind us. Nearly did my usual thing of ruining my own race. So let's see what we can bring the time down ahead. 10 seconds is the gap. It's just exiting the hairpin now by the looks of things ahead of us. Big bump as you drop off onto the chicane version of the circuit there. So down to in the 9s now, but yeah, it's still going to be too much of a job to try and catch and pass him. Especially if I'm going to run off like that. Well, Phil, I know you've been released now, but I mean you can throw it off the track for fun. If anything, that 635 was keeping me in check without going all ballistic everywhere. Slowness on. Don't really know what to say that. But oh well, happens, doesn't it? It's not the end of the world. We're still alive. Just happens that we're back behind our friend again after all that. Oh, never mind. No! Oops. Yeah. Not only is the problem the fact that we only got 10 seconds left in the race, but also the problem is that he knows where we can get him now. Oop, got a Volvo off, exploring the scenery. Don't come on and get me, please. Thank you. Okay, so we are now on the final lap. Don't need the tyres for any more than this one lap. Pressure's on the 635 now. Can he keep me behind this final lap? It's going to be in his mind, thinking that you know, I've got it here. Will he manage to keep his cool towards the end of the race, or will I do what Phil normally does in these situations and be inevitable and throw it off myself? But we'll see. He's going to keep it tight as anything. Knew you'd do that. Like we said, he knew exactly where we're quicker. Oh well, 5th place is what it's going to be. That's fine. Good race though. I mean, you know, not if it wasn't for our weird little lag moment at the start, we would have probably been a bit further up, but yeah, it's fine. It is what it is. JMJ Rules class. This is Group A touring cars. We're just in a half-hour race around Mid-Ohio with this one, and yeah, we started on pole and finished 5th. It's fine. It's all fun. It's good fun. The Skyline brought it home with the win. That other E30 got through up to 2nd in the end there, actually, so oh well, that's cool. Alright, let's go see what else we can find. It was like trench warfare, yeah, fighting a stalemate. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? But yeah, it's just yeah, you're just talking inches of track that you have available to you, but you know, it's just, like I said, you just constantly, you get a good run off a corner, think, yeah, this is it, this is my chance, and then it just pulls away. Okay, so what have we got? We have Hockenheim M235s. Come on, Phil, get your words out. GT3 at Red Bull Ring. We've already been awful in cars already tonight, so it doesn't really matter what we jump into at this point. There's no one running the NSUs. That's oh, mind you, there's that one there. Yeah, there are people running the NSUs. They're just in qualifying mode. Let's. I'm going to run the 235s only because I want a level playing field. We've had 2 now where we've had some cars which are obviously quicker than us. And that's not just me just being like, oh, I should be the fastest. That's that's just me saying there's cars out there who are just genuinely faster in a straight line or in the game. So let's level the playing field. We'll jump in the BM. Everyone's in the BMWs, and I can't jump in it because the server's just switching from practice. I missed it. Brilliant. Well, we could try this one, I suppose. There's only one person in it, though. Okay, we'll come back to the BMWs. Let's go GT3. I know I just said what I said, but never mind. Right, so we have a variety of GT3 cars to choose from. The new ones are in here, so we've got the new Bentley, the new Mercedes. The Audi is good, but it has that little mid-corner thing that Audis do. The Corvette was ridiculously quick around Road America. So you know, I might try it, you know. Let's race the Corvette. I've not raced the Corvette before. We did that hot lap competition where the Corvette was quick in a straight line. It wasn't the best through the corners though, but Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But as I say, we don't want to be just choosing the fastest car for the sake of fastest car. I mean, the Corvette's a bit of a unique thing anyway, really. It's not... Well... It's not an official Corvette, if you like. It's the Callaway one, so it's been improved by Callaway themselves, not the Golf company, the car people. So there we go. What are people running here? Audis, Porsches, Mercs, another guy in the Corvette, BM. Yeah, so there's a few people running the Corvettes, but there's a reasonable mixture. 12 minutes left to practice, and it's a 15-minute race, so it's going to be a quick blast of a race. Right. Come on then, Corvette. What have you got? Other than a nice rumbly V8. So we're at the Red Bull Ring here. Okay. Sounds good as usual. Big stop into the turn 2 hairpin. Let's turn our traction control down to about 4. That's usually where we go with these cars. The law of averages says this race will go your way. Yes, but we already know I'm below average, so it won't. But, like we said at the start, if we wanted to be successful, and we wanted to go for wins and for wiping up the competition, we would practice and practice and practice one particular class track combo, and get loads of practice in, and then go into the race and be fully prepared, which is not what we're doing here, because we are simply jumping from car to car and hoping we can extract some kind of pace from it. So, but it's all for fun, and it's I know it's ranked races, but it's not really serious. So far so good, the car feels pretty decent. Use all this torque up the hill. Right, braking at 125, let's try that. The only way the law of averages is going to play out for me in this race, I think, is if everybody at the first corner just gets taken out and I'm just left with a nice clear track to just finish off for 15 minutes. I don't see that happening. This next corner is probably the hardest one on the track for me personally. It's just so difficult to, 1, gauge your turn-in point, and 2, what kind of speed you take through there. Okay. Just a bit of a cycle lap. Not stab the throttle like I was there. Okay. It's over the line and we remain in 10th place. Already down on our delta lap. That's an off track. So, kind of felt there going into that corner that I was understeering a little bit, and then decided to try and open the steering a little bit to try and increase the grip available, and then just ran off track because there wasn't the track there to unwind the steering to. massive understeer. Not that this lap's going to count anyway. This is more just for figuring things out. Quite like the Red Bull ring, really. It does dry very nicely. Okay, so we're 10th up so far. I know we're only one corner in, but it's a 10th. 10th's a 10th. Did that unwinding thing there as well, so very strange. Gained a couple of tenths through that corner there. Okay, nearly 7 tenths up now. Jumped up to P8. Again, quite close timings around us. There's only a tenth between me and getting to P6. So with very few corners on the track, there's not a lot of area where you can make huge improvements. But we are up again, nearly 3 tenths, so this should bump us up a little bit further. Little hesitant on the throttle out of there. So P6 we go to. So although we were red mostly through that corner there, we are gaining time on the way up because we were able to get the throttle down a little bit better. Corner just, it makes you almost want to unwind the steering just too early because you think you're round it, but actually you're not. It's a lot sharper than I'm giving it credit. Too deep into that one, too much speed. Okay, we've got 3 minutes left, but I'm just going to pull over here and I'm going to see, because I think this is open setup as well. And it is, of course. So, what do we need to do with this thing then? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Let's take a little bit of wing off. Let's help with turning, I reckon. Just trying to think what we're going to do with this now. And let's soften that off a touch. And we'll go again. Only got 2 minutes, but this is more just to see if these changes feel any better. Only very small changes, nothing massive or drastic in there. One guy using a Bentley, that's cool. But yeah, just to try and, you know, if we did too many big changes, it would just, you wouldn't know what worked, if it did work or what didn't work. So only a click of wing off, so it should be even quicker in a straight line. But hopefully just eliminate some of the understeer and the slow speed stuff. Being pushed by a Porsche. Audi in the gravel. Oh, there's a familiar sight. Yeah, still pushing on quite a bit. So we have dropped the Porsche ever so slightly. And that's an off track. It's good to know it is there though, because we have been kind of pushing that envelope just a little bit too much. We're not going to get to finish this lap anyway, but carry on until it kicks us out. Okay, right, it's qualifying time then. We actually had a bit of practice then. Well, it's unusual. It's unheard of almost to have a bit of practice. Right. Okay, well, I don't feel so bad. I mean, we're only 8/10 off the lead. Well, 1.5 minute lap. That's alright. Alright, let's take some fuel out. We'll go... Yeah, we need 4 laps. That should be sufficient. And then let's see if we can put in some quick laps. Maybe we can. Who knows? Not too much sideways on the exit. But of course all of this could be for a complete waste of time if we're on a standing start, obviously. Too deep into that one. Too late on the brakes. This will be a banker lap. centered board. Get on the power quite early through the final corner there, so not too bad. Right, where's that put us? P2 for the time being, but obviously very early days. And that one's gone it. Right, let's reset that. Go again. Even though we're P2, we're still 1.8 seconds off the leader. About 10th down on our quick lap so far, but there's still time to find, I reckon. Still on track, but it's still a little bit slower. A little bit ragged, but okay, let's go again. Let's see if we can improve it. Definitely a smoother exit from turn 1, and we have some green on the delta, which is always a pleasant sight. Oh no, we slipped to P3. Ah, just threw all that away. We're still hovering around the same kind of time. Backing it into the last corner then. Somehow managed to find some time though. So we know we got some time to find at turn 4, I think it's known as. Not 10th though, as I just threw away at turn 2. Funny how this one's called turn 3, but really it's not a corner. No, let's not go anywhere. Right, might have one final chance to get to the line. Probably not. Not unless we put in an absolutely incredible lap. as it is, it's going to be slow anyway. Ruined it. Okay, let's take a moment just to put some fuel back in again. So, minute and 26, so it's going to be... Oh, we'll be safe, we'll put 19 in. Doesn't really matter, does it, in the end? We're still P5 though. I mean, we're miles off the top guy, but everyone behind there is reasonably close together. So we'll see. What do we? Oh, a standing start. Okay, well that's that gone. Right, let's just see. I don't think these won't have launch control or anything, but yeah, I'm just gonna have to just slip the clutch, do something, anything. Ah, dear me. Well, tonight's not been the smoothest of evenings in terms of races going our way. We have had better evenings, but in terms of enjoyment factor, I've enjoyed it. I don't know about you guys, but I've enjoyed driving these cars. I know GT3 is not really my my scene, as you probably know, but you know, 15-minute races, quick jump in, and hopefully have a bit of a good race. So we're going to start P5, which is hopefully going to be on the inside for turn 1. Not that makes much difference because everyone's going to be past us by turn 1 because we're not going to get off the line. Okay, here we go. Race time. We got fuel on board. And we're on the outside. So, yeah, just ignore everything I just said. There's an M6 up there. And another one. M6s and Corvettes to the front. And heaps of others behind. So, how is this one going to go? Are we going to have the same issues going into this one as we did in the last two? Are we going to get the start we're after? Are we going to glitch and miss out on the good start we may have had, and then just go backwards? All will be revealed in approximately 15 seconds. It's always fun. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you always have fun watching. That's why we do it. Go, go, go! Let's go get them. Let's go fight for top Corvette crown. Well, that's going to happen. Right. Give us some revs, and then slip the clutch, and we should be okay. Not horrendous. Oh, we got one off already. I'll take the off track there. There's a Corvette everywhere. The one on my right can't defend into here, but we're going to go up the outside. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Or we're just being too passive, that's the question. Let's defend into here. Sparks. One in the gravel. Okay. Hopefully things can settle down now. Okay. Holding station for the time being. Cross him over if we can, he's going to defend it. off end again. That's an off track again. We've got a bit of a run though. Hope we can be good on the brakes into turn 1. About 100 board. Still sticking with it on the outside. Just gonna have to keep to the inside here. Oh, hello. And backwards we go once again. I have a bit of pickup on my tyres by the feel of that though, so dipping a wheel on the gravel, a little bit of vibration. Oh, we've had one of them round. Nice freebie. Is this causing chaos behind? Right, so we're now hanging out in 9th. Let's see what happens ahead. Line 11 sticking with us. Everyone else seems to be better on the brakes than I am. Seem to be losing out. Shower of sparks as we go through the final corner. Oh, another one round. It's one of the M6s. I don't like the name of the guy behind. Something's just making me feel a little bit uneasy. Mr. D Bomber. Oh, another M6 off, this time in the gravel. Oh, we got chaos. Brought Mr. D-Bomber through with us as well. Suddenly find ourselves in P6. All of a sudden this Corvette's going rather slowly in front of us. And the Porsche's had a good run out of there as well. Six minutes of the race to go. So we're already over halfway. Just try and stay a little bit consistent here, just try and keep picking things off as they go. There we go. It's getting a bit wild ahead. And then so am I. Getting all excited, trying to get the power down, and Mr. D-Bomber's dive bombed us. Am I in the middle of a three here? This isn't going to end well, is it? I know they're short, sharp races, but everyone's kind of loses their heads a little bit, don't they? Ooh, bit of a glitchy moment. Right, well we have some breathing space behind as we've now dropped back down to 9th again. Right, so well, these guys have come together once already, so see if we can do the same again. See? What was that kind of a move? And that. And that. Wow. Blocking much. Moving around the braking sensors is a little bit dangerous. Luckily I was courteous enough to not send him. Right. I just get this feeling that it's all going to kick off again in front. I don't think it's finished. Ken ahead. Big Ken. No. This is the corner where everything seems to just come unstuck. So the more thoroughbred GT3 cars have no problem with the corners. I think the Corvette struggles a little bit through the corners compared to these other guys. Oh, come on, Phil. Keep it within the white lines. It's trying too hard to get on board with these guys ahead. 2 minutes to go, 2.5 to go. Right, back up with them again. They're all held up with a hairpin. Mr. Pfeiffer's currently destroying the field by the looks of things. We've gone up to P8, so someone must have had an issue up front. Quicker lap for us that time round, 4/10 quicker than our best so far. Looks like there's a car rotated on the exit, maybe. No, it's just a medical car. False alarm. Oh, shame, I thought it was going round then. Yeah, loads of space behind us. Oh, that's it. It's the corner. And we'll have that. It's just far too enthusiastic going in there. Yes, it's a good overtaking spot, but do it without taking someone out. Back up to 6th. Now BMW's been released as well, so he's up and gone. Alright, last lap coming up. Right, just keep it nice and tidy for the last lap, that's all we need. Nice and calm. So, essentially if we manage to hold on to this to the end of the race, we will be one spot back from where we started, but that's alright, it's better than the last results we've had. And we managed to keep it within the white lines for the final lap. The guy ahead was significantly pleased with 5th place, obviously. Okay, 6th it is. And it was an entertaining race in one form or another. Staying out of the trouble was the win there. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah, there was a fair amount of trouble to be in, actually. I think we had one dodgy moment where I was just too enthusiastic on the application of power just to get into the gravel, but other than that, not too bad. I mean, you see the number of people on the grid, it's, yeah, 6th place is alright. Happy with that. Considering GT3 and open setups and everything going on. So, yeah, not bad at all. Right, I think we have time for one more that we can jump into. So I think we either go for the M235s at Hockenheim or the NSUs at Sepang. I want to do something fun to finish off on here. Well, the NSUs are on a different server. That would be ping-tastic. Although this one's not exactly brilliant at the moment. Okay, I'm going to go BMWs. We promised to do it before, so we're going to do it again. Rough room. Yeah, you're right. It's been really rough tonight. Everyone's just been mad. I don't know what's going on. It's usually reasonably civil, but yeah, everyone's just getting their elbows out big style tonight. Must be some, I don't know. Must be someone important watching or something. I don't know. Right. BMWs. This time we don't have to worry a thing about setups. We can just simply drive and enjoy and hopefully have a decent race. So we got a few minutes to do some practice. So here we go. The pace is significantly slower than the GT3s that we were in. Now we're on the national version of Hockenheim, a circuit which seems to feature quite often on the RaceRoom ranked servers, but not the necessarily the national one, Hockenheim in general. So the national version, we don't carry on round to the left, we break in a straight line here and then cut right. So is RaceRoom getting more popular, or standards dropping, or just one of those nights? I do reckon actually it's getting more popular. I reckon more people are running these ranked servers, because I've seen quite a few people, well, quite a few guys on YouTube who have been raving about the ranked racing experience on RaceRoom Racing Experience, and so that's probably naturally brought a few people in to try it out. And you know, like we do on our channel, we do really like RaceRoom and the way it drives and the opportunities that are available to have some good, fun sim racing action. So naturally, people are going to come along and have a go and see what they think. And yeah, sure, it might not be for everyone, but there's still going to be a fair number of people who actually enjoy the racing action and stick around and do more. But yeah, I think standards have dropped a little bit, but hopefully it won't stay like that. But at the same time though, I mean, I don't really mind too much, because you know, although we have the ratings going on, I know those YouTubers, I mean, honestly. But even though it has the rankings and all the ratings that go along with it, I don't really mind what happens to it. It's not an issue for me. I'm quite happy with whatever I get out of it, as long as I have a decent race. I don't really mind if ratings go up or down. This is all about the fun factor for me. So, we're purple in Sector 1 and we're just kind of bimbling around really. We're not really paying much attention at the moment. But then there's only one person who set a lap time. Very interesting gearing on this, so we're going to be using third gear a lot by the looks of things, rather than second in the slow stuff. So Steve says, iRacing is expensive, RF2 hit and miss, ACC is GT3. Yep. Finish that off in a minute when I've negotiated turn 1. AMS2 hasn't got going, so RaceRoom is making hay, and it's a great sim. Yeah, it is. It is making hay, and you know, I think the online presence in AMS2 is not there yet, purely because there's no ranking system, and people seem to really like the rating systems. They seem to crave that in an online simulator, which is fair enough. And it's a shame that there isn't more people using AMS2 online, other than leagues and things. But online servers just don't have the population in them to draw more people in to have a go. The RaceRoom definitely deserves to be up there in terms of its online presence, because it is a good experience. You know, it's a nice drive, and you get some good racing out of it, and the servers are usually pretty well populated in the evenings. For me anyway. I don't know what it's like in other time zones around the world. I wonder why I went all light for a second. Yeah, so other servers around the world, you may find that the servers are a little bit empty, but for me, I always seem to manage to find that there's something online to be able to go out and join in and have a good race with. So yeah, and it's just nice and chilled and relaxed. So I think a lot of people are looking for that these days, because it's all very well and good having the competitive side of sim racing, and that's, you know, it's obviously got its place, and it's done amazing things for the industry in general, and, you know, bringing so many people in. But not everyone wants to drive super competitive, serious sim racing all of the time. I know I don't, anyway. I'd much rather enjoy my sim racing and have a good time driving. So I think that's where this really hits the spot for a lot of sim racers, that it's accessible enough to pick up and play, but you can also have a bit of serious side of things as well, with the ranking system and the competitions as well. So kind of a best of both worlds situation. All the while through, we've been just basically talking and not really concentrating on our driving. So we have been practicing, but just not paying attention. So, oh well, let's see if it pays off. Turn some of that traction control off. So we're in qualifying mode now anyway, by the way. You're probably paying more attention than I am at this point. Just trying to get a bit of a rhythm going on here with this car. It's a bit of a rhythm circuit, Hockenheim, especially this last section. Okay, and we jumped up to P2, we're 4/10 off, so curb. Right, 100 board. Oh, we're 9 thousandths slower than our last first sector. It seems as RaceRoom has an interesting roster of tracks. Those Asian and Scandinavian ones aren't in many sims. Yeah, you're right. It does have that variety, which you don't get elsewhere, which is nice. I like variety in sim racing. I think it's important to have a good, balanced, all-round sim racing experience. There's a smoother lap. Let's see if it's any quicker. No. Well, it was actually. Sorry, I'll tell a lie. It was. Just not gained a position. I'm only 800ths off now, so oh, it's close. The next guy's only 900ths off me. The joys of fixed setup racing. I did see a discussion going on online this, I think it was this week anyway. People talking about, you know, should there be more fixed setup races on iRacing? And sparked a whole load of discussion around the fact of, well, you should just learn to set up a car, which is, you know, I guess fair comment, because if you would have to do that in the real world, the car would have to be set up for individual circuits, and not everyone wants to pay for setups to actually make their car quicker on iRacing, which is seemingly the way that things have gone on the platform. People monetizing their own way of doing things, which is fair enough. But not also everyone has the opportunity all the time to be able to put into developing their own setups. So if they don't want to pay for setups or have the time to be able to do it, they're left kind of scrabbling around, hoping to try and find a bit of a race with a basic setup on a car. So I think fixed setup racing does make it nice and close most of the time. It gives a fair chance to everyone. Yeah, there's a fixed GD3 series on iRacing. Yeah, there's quite a few fixed series which you can join, which is good, and then also open series as well if you really want to delve into it that way. Yeah, they do. They get the choice. That's the main thing. It's yeah, it's an interesting debate though, isn't it, as to whether people, you know, how much time you actually put into developing a setup. We're not going to be any quicker on this lap. That's a very sedate hairpin. Yeah, interesting discussion. But as we found out on here, you know, there's open setup servers as well, so you have to mess around with the setup to get it a little bit quicker. Yeah, we're not going to get another lap in here. This isn't going to be any quicker either. So we'll save the wrists and we'll prepare ourselves for the race. Let's put some fuel back in again. Well, we've got a choice of 13 laps or 20 laps, so I'm going to go with 20 laps. I don't trust that we're going to get around with 13 laps worth of fuel. Probably would do, but it might be touch and go actually. Well, we're P3. Reasonably tight. So this race is going to be fixed. Yeah, the fixedness of it is that I'm going to duff the start and everyone's going to barrel past me, and those who don't barrel past me will barrel through me. That's how this race is going to be fixed. Good mixture of nationalities at the top there. There's quite a few Spaniards, quite a few Germans in the session as well. Someone from Israel, Norway, Portugal, Ireland. Multicultural. Choice is always better as long as there is enough interest for both. Yes. Now that is a hashtag dad joke. I'm all for the dad joke, Steve, don't worry. Yeah, so choice is always good. I mean, yeah, I think with the number of people who are running online these days, I think there's always enough interest, I think, for anything that's going out there most of the time. Some, you know, people like me will just jump into whatever session's available currently and just run with it. That does us many favours. But here we go. We're lining up on the second row of the grid on the outside. And P3, so... Okay, there's our target ahead of us. Not physically, of course, we're not going to try and smash him off. That's not what we're here to do. Yes, keep those dad jokes coming, Stephen. Plenty of time for them. 25 seconds countdown. Is everyone coming to join us? There's a gap back there. First gear is going to be used for the start and the start only. Unless, of course, I spin off somewhere, in which case I'm going to have to use them to get going again. But you shall hopefully be seeing first and second gear for quite a while. Okay, engage first. Wait for the lights. Come on, we've got to get one good start out of 4. Not too bad. Still someone else gets a quicker start, always. Ah, he's right in my case. Right, we're going to defend into turn 2. Either that was surprisingly clean, or whoever dive bomb missed. I'm going to say the one's missed because there was a car behind me who isn't there now. Ooh, red one's gone a bit wild into there. Everyone's got through it. I get caught on the outside there. Right, this is what we come for. Let's have some close racing and some fair racing as well. That's what we want. Ooh, he's going for the lunge. He's going to make it stick too, side-by-side action. He's through. Robust, but he's through. He's going to get it returned to him. Dig out the platter, he's going to get served. Right, okay. We have a bit of a run here, but we're not going to lunge into turn 1. Just going to keep it nice and civil. Get the run on the exit and then we'll go for it in turn 2. There we go. For our 100 board. Okay, back up to P3. Or are we? Oh, okay. We are, but I don't know where that guy went. Let's see if we can reel back in P2. Very close to being flat through there, just a little bit of a lift. So let's keep an eye on the lap times here. So 1.4 seconds ahead of the guy. So let's see if we can reel that back in again or not. Currently, no, he's pulling away. Yeah, definitely a bit of a lift to kind of get the front end in through there. Okay, so we kind of kept it reasonably steady through there, so it's 1.6 now. Oh, big gap behind. He's braver through turn 1 than I am. Just generally quicker. That's alright. Still holding a podium. This could be the best result of the evening. The guy that was behind us has totally disappeared off the timing screen, so he must have dropped it somewhere maybe. He's running very wide off there then. Pushing on. Oh dear me, come on Phil. Don't overslow it and hit the sausage curb. That's just asking for trouble. So it's just kind of simmering down into a little bit of a procession, unfortunately. Tell you what, with the lights on, I'm heating up now. Oof. Getting hot. Right. Still trying to figure out the width of the car. A bit better that time, but still clipping too much curb. All we need to do now is have some back markers come into play and just make things a little bit interesting. Although second place is catching the leader, so they could end up holding each other up a little bit. Just losing touch. quite sure whether third or fourth through there. I think fourth might be better if I can control my right foot. Long way wide. Right, let's not hit the sausage curve this time. That's better. May not necessarily be quicker, but at least I kept my suspension intact for another lap. They are getting quite close up front now. Oh dear, someone's got a drive-through penalty. Now, if you remember from early on in the race, the BMW in second. Interesting tyre tracks across Sachs curve there. The BMW in second put a rather robust move in to get that position, so he's not afraid of getting his elbows out. Okay, there's the track limits, just exploring that. You have to find that. So although we've lost time to the second place car, we actually gained time on the leader. He was 5 seconds ahead at one point. Now it begins. In a situation like this, where we're in no man's land in the middle of a huge gap front and rear, and there is seemingly no hope of actually catching up with him on pure pace alone, it'd be easy for us to just kind of say, well, okay, we're third, that's where we're going to finish, and we'll just settle for that. However, you've got to keep pushing. You never know what might happen with the two ahead. You've got to keep going, because if they take each other off, you've got to be in a position to be able to capitalise in some form or other. Even if there's only 1 minute 47 left in the race. A 7-second gap to the next guy behind. Let's get the feeling he's just kind of sizing him up at the moment, seeing where he's quicker. Someone's dipped a wheel off. That's exactly what we've got to be looking out for. Right. this should be the last lap. Oop. Ah, there's a back marker. Things are getting a bit interesting than I thought. Looks like second place got a bit held up there because he's dropped back quite a lot from the leader. Okay, well, that boiled down to a fairly uneventful race, but nevertheless, after the evening we've had, a podium might be a nice reward, even if it is a rather distant third place. And there we have it. Oh, we did it. Now my shoulder says, you've done enough. So there we go, some more RaceRoom ranked server action for you. Quite an eventful one this evening. Some different types of cars that we jumped in. And yeah, it didn't quite work out the way we'd planned it to, but then when does racing ever do that? But it was fun nonetheless, and I hope you enjoyed that. It's been good to go out and do some racing against human beings again, other than the computer-controlled cars, so that was fun. But I hope that, as I say, you enjoyed that, and thank you for sharing the evening with us again tonight. It's been good to have your company. Yeah, if you enjoyed the stream, please do hit the thumbs up button, the like button below. We really appreciate that, and you guys are very good at doing that, I know. But we'll be back again at some point very soon. I am working on a video which will be released hopefully midweek, something a little bit different. But we will be back for our usual live stream this time next week. Well, not this time, but 8 o'clock, the usual time next week. But thank you again for your company. We'll see you all very soon. Hope you have a wonderful week, and take care of yourselves. Until next time, bye-bye from me.